Many University of Idaho students grow to love Moscow and they call it their home. They bring life to the community, and one of the ways they do this is through service. The Center for Volunteerism and Social Action is an office on campus that helps connect Vandals with volunteer opportunities throughout local communities, throughout the state, and even at national and international locations. However, the vast majority of the service is done right here in Moscow. So during a given academic year, approximately 2,350 students volunteer in Moscow, which totals over 5,500 hours of service. According to the Corporation for National and Community Service, the annual economic value of the University of Idaho students' volunteerism totals $127,500.
Each year, students promote sustainability in Moscow. They assist stores such as the Salvation Army, the Hope Center, the Habitat for Humanity Surplus Store, and the Goodwill to sort their products so community members are able to purchase used goods and clothing. Students work with the Moscow Community Garden, the Soil Stewards Farm, and Backyard Harvest to prepare gardens for each season. These efforts directly assist organizations, and their service trickles down to our local community members.
Vandals also assist the younger generation in learning about sustainable practices. They volunteer at the Palouse Clearwater Environmental Institute, which provides experiential learning opportunities for children of all ages.
If you ever use the trails on Moscow Mountain or the Letau Trail extending from Moscow to Troy, you can thank a Vandal for helping to maintain non-motorized transportation routes for commuting and recreation purposes. University of Idaho students assist in sorting at the Moscow Recycling Center and local food pantries.
Through all of these acts of service, students are learning about sustainable practices in their local community. Through their hard work and dedication, Moscow continues to be a beautiful home for Vandal students and community members alike.
I'd say I'd like to give back to my community because I feel like it's really rewarding to see, young kids getting out there and giving back to the community that gives so much to them.
When I give tours here, I say that Vandals are so much more than just that. They're Moscow community members, and the service learning opportunities here is one of the things that made me want to get involved and really get to know my new home.
I give back to the community because they do such a great job supporting us through everything that we do, and it's only fair that we do everything we can to help them.
The main reason why I give back to my community is purely because I look at a community like it's a garden, and I'm a gardener. I tend to ensure it grows and prospers, and many people in the future can enjoy the fruits of my labor.
I like to give back to the community because this is where I was born, and I really feel like I owe it to myself to give back to the community that raised me here.
Because I feel like Moscow, especially Moscow, Idaho, gives back to their students and their residents here, like hosting the farmers markets and other community events, and I feel like I should give something to them as well.
Because the community accepted me as their own.
Because this is where I have to be for the next 4 years, and I want it to be a great place.
Because it's my home, and I like to do great things for my home.
I give back to my community because a little bit of my time can really go a long way.
I give back to my community because it makes a difference.
Because our community does a lot of great things, and it feels really good to be a part of that.
Because I realize that there are people out there who don't have the extra time to give back, and that I have the extra time especially to me, and I feel like other people deserve that.
Because the community's given so much to me, and it's thanks to people volunteering before me, and I want to have the opportunity to make that same impact in someone else's life.
I like giving back to the community because it feels good to just be able to go out and do something that's not for me, to just be able to go out and help other people.
Because I like to see it flourish.
I give back to my community because now more than ever, I think that this generation realizes the importance of service.
Because it builds partnerships between the university and the town of Moscow.